What's up, guys? I'm just gonna wait around a bit until people can join up. But we're looking through nickels today. What I have out right here is a Buffalo, a 1939, one of the common ones, the 1939 P, a war nickel, and a V nickel. So all of the nickels you could possibly find. I mean, you could possibly find some older ones besides the V nickel, but just for now, I decided to put that up there. So we don't have anyone in here right now, just setting up everything still. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. Oh, hi, somebody's here. I'm thinking that's Quackers. Quackers, if that's you, write in the chat. If it's not you, still write in the chat, whoever you are. But these are the nickels I'm going through. I didn't get a whole box, unfortunately. Money's kind of tight, so that's just what I've got. $40 worth of nickels. And down here, I have a Buffalo nickel, a 1939p, a war nickel, and a V nickel. So all of these kinds of nickels I can find in circulation. V nickel, I've never found one still, but this one I actually found in my house. See, it was Quackers. I knew it. I knew it, Quackers. There you are. Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit. Oh, now there's 3 people in here. We're gonna wait a little bit and see how long it will take for people to come in here. But as I was just explaining, we've got these nickels, all of which I found in well, not this one. I didn't find this one in circulation. I bought this one for $1, but it was pretty good shape. 1936S. I don't know if you can see that S. It's really small. Let's try to zoom in. Yep, you can see the S. So decently good shape. So I thought maybe, I could rub on these a little bit because they're covered in a 2x2. Just like, maybe we'll get a Buffalo. Maybe we'll get a Buffalo. Or it'd be really great if we got a war nickel right now, Just kind of rub on them. Good luck. Wow, your oldest nickel's in 1935? Wow, that's really cool. I haven't found one that has a date that old. The oldest one I have is probably this one. That I can see the date on it, at least. So we are going to give some stuff away tonight. I thought that'd be really cool. Gave stuff away last night, so anyways. Right here I got a nice, strong, powerful magnet. It's not like one of those magnets you'll be using for like magnet fishing, but I feel like there's some magnetic. Oh, that's nice of them. Someone gave you that for a present. That's nice. This is a pretty strong magnet, so I use it on penny rolls to see if I can find any steel cents. And I have found steel cents with this before, so that was really cool. Either they're steel cents or they're Canadian cents. But either way, I just like rolling them over. Oh, well, that's an Altoids box. Just got done with those Altoids, so I'll put anything I find good in this Altoids box. But as you can see, that picks it up really easily, just like that. So I'm just gonna move this back and forth across them, and hopefully we'll get some kind of Canadian nickel. Oh, that's magnetic right there. That is magnetic. I know it's not picking it up, but there must be a few coins in there that are magnetic because I can feel that it's not picking it up as much as the Altoids box because this is thin metal versus this metal that's thicker. So that's really cool. I'll probably break that one open first to see what that is. But we'll just keep going along the line here. Not seeing anything in those. I'm pulling out some of these that look old, but so far it looks like this one is just the magnetic one, so we'll check this one out to see what this is. See if I can get it to stick better. All right, see? The magnet's sticking to there, so there's something there. We'll check it out. So you got two of you guys in here, Quackers and somebody else. If you want to answer, if you want to talk, whoever, see, look, do you see that? Do you see how it pulled it to here? It's a Canadian nickel right there, 2007. Started making some of their coins out of steel back in those days because it's cheaper. But that's a nice looking Canadian right there. Hopefully maybe there's some other nickels in there that are Canadian. But yeah, you can see the old version of the Queen on there. Let's see if that'll focus. But yeah, it's in a really good shape because it's a new one, but that's pretty cool. I don't find that many Canadians that often. I do find a lot of Canadians penny searching, but not nickels, so that's really great. And let's just see that again, where it sticks right there. Nice. Hi, Glorious 13. We just found ourselves a Canadian nickel that's magnetic, so that's really cool. Seemed like there was something else in here that was magnetic, but I don't think there was. I think it was just that one. Look at it, standing on edge. So yeah, pretty strong magnet. I just think it's really cool, especially when I find steels with this thing. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Sorry about this, just trying to focus the camera. All right. See if I find anything else. 1964. Find these all the time, so I'm not going to keep that one. It's not very nice looking either. I'm also looking for 2009s, but I'm mostly looking for war nickels because it just changed the channel name. Crystal Ward, if you're here, I don't know if you are, but if you are here, I did send out your package today with the steel cents, so hopefully you'll get that in the next few days. Oh, look, I see an old one in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That looks pretty old. We'll see what it is, though. It's not that old. It's just in 1970. See what else is in here, guys. We got this really messed up looking nickel right here. Not the worst I've ever found, but it looks like someone maybe ran over it with a car a few times. It's got big dents in it. And that one's a 1964. Maybe someone just really hated 1964s because you find them all the time. I don't know, guys. You tell me. That's an older one right there, 1962. At least it's not a 64, and it's actually in pretty good shape. You can see that. The backside, it looks like it's got quite a bit of luster left on it, so maybe I'll just keep that one. Hopefully that's not the only thing we find. So we didn't find anything in there besides the Canadian. So just scoop these all away. Well, there's a lot of things to find in pennies, Quackers, but what I look for in nickels, I don't know if you missed my explanation, but you can find V nickels being really old or Liberty nickels. This one's a really bad grade. It's a 1907. So you can barely see that one, but that's something you can find. You can find what you call war nickels, which are 30% silver and then a different mix of other nickels. And this one's an S. So you know it's a war nickel because there's a mint mark above the Monticello right there. So that one's silver, and it was made during the wartime year, so 1945, at the end of the war, last year of the war right there. You can find 1939s. This is a P, but if you find a D or an S, those ones are pretty valuable. They are low mintage. But this is a more common one. But still, 1939, that's pretty old, isn't it? Oh yeah, V nickels are really cool. Those are my favorite nickels by far. And something else you can find are buffalo nickels. And I have found some in a few of my videos. So if you haven't seen me find these, I've had nickel video up where I found one. So you guys can check that out. This is a 1936S. I did pay $1 for it. I don't usually buy nickels, but this one is in pretty good shape. So I bought this one. And that was right when I was getting into coin collecting too. Before I found my own buffalo nickels, I just wanted to have a buffalo nickel. Buffaloes are your favorite? All right. Well, I guess you're just the buffalo man then. All right. Here's the rolls, guys. I don't know what you guys want to look through. We have these plastic ones over here. So you might want to look in here. There might be some war nickels in there. That'd be cool. I mean, there could be war nickels, buffalo nickels, in any of these. I found this customer wrapped roll. I've had some luck with these before, so if you guys want to look in this one, we could look in this one. So just tell me one you want to look through. Do you want to look through a paper roll that's machine wrapped? Do you want to look through a customer wrapped roll? Or do you want to look through one of these plastic rolls? You decide, type it in the chat. That'd be really cool if you guys could tell me which one you want to look through. Machine wrapped? Yeah, I got a lot of luck with those ones. But I also have a lot of luck with these ones too. Customer wrap ones, I don't get a lot, so there's three of you. You're two of you were saying machine wrapped. I really want to know what the third person wants. That'd be really cool. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if it's up to the three of you, I'll open one of these. Oh yeah, and since you two, Quackers and Glorious13, are in the chat, I decided to give this away, this 1965 half dollar I found in circulation, and man, it is a beauty one. It is a beauty. Found that in circulation, threw it in this slab type of deal. So hopefully we'll give it to one of you two, and maybe if there's more people watching later, then we'll maybe give it to one of them. But hopefully one of you guys, because you guys were hanging out yesterday and that was really cool. Let's see what's in this. Nothing. So how are you guys' nights going? Did school start up again? I'm not sure. It probably did. If you guys could tell me, that'd be great. Oh, I guess we got 5 people in here now. Yes, school started up again. That's cool. I mean, school is, I don't know, depends on if you like school or not. But if you just joined us, we will be giving this away at the end of the stream. This 1965 on there. I just found this. I thought this was interesting. I feel like it's got a lot less of luster still left on it. 1978 nickel. So that looks pretty nice. I'll put that one off to the side. If we don't find anything, I might just give these away too. This looks like a 1988. It looks like it has quite a bit of luster on it. Oh, you do 9 weeks of school during summer and 3 weeks of break? I mean, that's pretty cool. That seems like a pretty cool school. I feel like you'd learn a lot more if you did that. I wish all schools did that. You found a 2004 or 5 coin. That's cool. What kind of coin is it? 4 times a year. 4 times a year. That I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd be okay with that, but if it works and if you're learning, that's all that matters. So do you guys like school? Oh, hi Adam. You'll be driving shortly. Wow. You getting your license soon, you're saying? Thanks for joining, by the way. Adam, did you see that we're going to give away a silver $50 or 40%er today? Oh, an ocean reverse. That's cool. Of a 2005 nickel or a 2004. That's cool. Oh, you're about to drive home. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right. I don't know how old you are, so I'm just saying. All right. I really want to look through this one, so I think I will. I'm really anxious. Maybe we'll find a buffalo in here. Maybe we'll find. I'm really hoping for a buffalo. Like, I'm really hoping for a buffalo. That'd be great. But I could opt out for a war nickel too. Are you semi-famous? I think you're semi-famous. I've seen you in Penny Pincher's live stream, and I see you in quite other live streams. So maybe you're famous. Let's just line all these up and see if we see anything. That one looks kind of dark right there. I don't know if you can see that. This one right here. That one looks like it could be something. So let's check that out. And if it's not, then we'll just go through this normally. But that looks like it could be a war nickel. What is it? Oh, nope, 1964. Got me again, 1964. And it is a D. Well, that's lame. I really thought it was going to be a war nickel. Wait a second. Is CL calculus? Are you taking calculus right now? And you're taking Latin? That's pretty amazing. That's not your average school right there. If you're doing that kind of stuff, man, you're getting a real good education. I feel like Quackers is secretly in college right now. Just found something here. Louisiana Purchase. Jefferson nickel. Yeah, Jefferson nickel that Jefferson actually signed off on. It was such a good deal. What we bought Louisiana Purchase, someone tell me, for a couple $1 million, and we got a huge piece of land. I think we bought it from the Spanish, but someone tell me. Someone tell me if I'm wrong about that. I think Quackers should tell me because I feel like Quackers is really smart. Going to his really fancy school. Do you have this coin? You said you found one recently. Oh, you think it was from the French? I do think you're right about that. So this is a 2005 Ocean View right here. Those are cool to find. Glorious said this earlier, that you have this coin. You collect those coins? Because those coins are pretty cool. See you, Adam Raptor. Adam the Rapper. Adam the Raptor. What am I saying? All right, guys, what do you want to open next? Do you want to open a plastic one or do you want to open a machine wrapped one? I mean, technically, I think these are both machine wrapped, but plastic or paper? I have a piece metal Jefferson nickel. That sounds really cool. I don't know if I've ever found one of those. Oh, sorry, sorry, you're a girl. I'm sorry. I haven't found a piece metal Jefferson nickel. Is that what you're saying really about? Because I'm not sure about that. I was thinking about that Quackers today. I was thinking, is Quackers a girl? Quackers might seem like a girl. But Quackers, you go to a fancy school. Plastic? I'm hearing plastic. Quackers, what do you say? Plastic or paper? Or anyone else that's in the chat. I mean, I don't see a lot of people in the chat, so it's up to you. Undecided? Plastic? All right, plastic it is. You see anything in this one? Maybe this one right there. That might be something. Or we'll look in this one, which has a dark one, I think, right here. I think I'll look in this one. Are you guys friends? Do you like go to the same school? Glorious 13 and Quackers? Yes and no. Just found a older one here, 1961. Oh, it's a meme. You know, I wouldn't know the memes. I'm pretty old. I'm 23. I wouldn't know all that. I might have to look it up afterwards, though. After the stream, I'll have to look up that meme. Is it funny? Just found another 1961. And this one is another D, I think. Yeah. So I'll throw those on off to the side and hopefully we'll find something else. Hopefully you'll find some buffaloes, some silver. That would be really cool. It's found in 1965. It's not in 1964, so I thought I would show you guys. Nothing special. You guys are in 7th grade. You guys are, see, that's why I thought you went to the same school. That's why I thought you knew each other, because you're like the same age. But I guess not. I guess you don't know each other besides through coin streams, which is cool. So I didn't find a lot in that one. I think we'll go paper this time, see if we find anything good in this one. Looks like there may be something in here. Oh, we just found a buffalo. And by that, I mean a new buffalo, sadly. Not an old one, just a 2005. I still like finding these though. I think it's a cool design. Put that off to the side. Oh, okay. You don't know if you go to the same school? That sounds like a big school then. Maybe you both go to big schools and you could go to the same school. I don't know. Oh man, I thought I saw a buffalo for a second. I didn't. I'm sad. I like those puffies too. Alright, yeah, they're really cool to find. Not finding a lot, guys, unfortunately. Maybe I gotta keep rubbing my nickels for good luck. 1939. A 1939, give me a 1939. Give me a buffalo. Please give me a buffalo. Please, 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 please. Found a 1969. That's pretty cool. Looks like there might be some kind of error on that one. If you see the back of his ponytail, it looks like there's some extra metal back there. So I'm going to keep this one. I don't know what that's about. What coin do you have? Do you have a 1969? Is that what you're talking about? Or a 1965? Oh, this looks like an oldie. Or maybe not. No, it's not. The back is deceiving though. Look at that. That looks oldish. But it's a 1984. Why? You get Chick-fil-A and Subway? That's so cool. Another paper one. Hopefully we'll get something. Any day now. People bugged out of my stream. People are leaving. Why? I'm just kidding. They're probably going to be back. When I started the stream, I saw that 6 people were streaming from my subscriptions. A lot of them being coin people. So you just can't win. There's too many coin people out there making videos, making live streams. Trying to find a day where no one's live streaming. 1964 right there. Not the best. Nothing good. What is this? Oh, guys, we found a 1958, our first oldie. Please, wait, is that wait a second. Is that a 58 or a 38? Okay, guys, it's a 58. These things are sometimes hard to tell what they are. But that is a 58. And it's got some nasty on the back. But it's a D. That's a more common one, but still cool to find. Our first 50s coin. Nice. I think we have some other old ones in here. We have a 1963. That's pretty old. We got a 1940, guys. Look at that. I mean, someone scratched Jefferson right through the head with some kind of knife, but that's a nice one. And they scratched through the back too. That's really good. I'm so glad we found that. I thought this was gonna be a wasted stream, but it's not wasted. We found stuff. Yay! Not seeing anything, but I will let you know if I find something. Oh, guys, that is really cool. I've never found one of these before, but that is really cool. If you can see that, that is what you call a, it's like a percentage is taken away from the coin, and that's really clean. I don't know if someone faked that. That could be a fake right there, but what do you call that? It's a clipped planchet or a clipped, and you got the percentage taken. Oh, shoot. Eh. So yeah, it's clipped on both sides. It's clipped up here and it's clipped down there. I've never found it two-sided way, and yeah, that's really cool, guys. I don't know if that's faked or that's actually a mint error right there. Someone should really tell me. Lucky roll, yeah, it's a lucky roll. Clipped off planchet, yeah, clipped off planchet. I don't know if that is a clipped off planchet or not, though. It kind of looks like it is. And then two-sided as well. How often do you find that? Definitely keeping that one. Hopefully we find something else old. But that is a good find right there. We might give that away. That'd be really cool. So let's do another paper roll because that one seems so lucky, you know? See if we find anything in here. It's also lucky. Yeah, we're giving away this Glorious 13. 1965 I found in circulation, and it is beautiful. It is a beautiful 1965, 40% silver, going off to one of you guys. I think it's worth like $5, so that's really cool. I got it for 50 cents, so win for me, win for you if you win it. Let's see if we find anything else or find anything in this one. 2005. Nice looking ocean view right there. It's got some chips in it, but that's for you, Glorious 13. I know you said you found one recently. That was really cool. Do you guys know what a phonograph is? I don't know if you're subscribed. I think you are subscribed. You guys are subscribed to my channel. But I put phonographed videos up on my channel. I don't know if you guys like listening to like old music from the 20s, but that's what we got. We got a giveaway. You got to tell a story? All right. Tell your story. I really want to understand what the story is. Is it a really good story? I hope so. I like stories. All right. And this lady was a hoarder. All right. A hoarder. Going out and labeling people already. Anyways, continue. Lewis and Clark. Right there. So your aunt threw out all her things? I mean, that seems kind of mean, but I mean, you can do what you want, I guess. Oh, guys, we found a good one, guys. We found a 1952. Look at that. And it's in pretty good shape, too. If it's a mint mark, that'd be really good. Oh my gosh, it's an S. It's an S mint mark. I gotta check the mintage on that. Someone tell me, is the S the good one? Oh, guys, the S is the good one with only 20.6 million. Wow, that's a good one right there. That is a good one. Not the best one you could find. It had old wartime magazines. Are you talking World War II? Because in that case, you should check out a video on my channel that's about that. Yeah, 1952S, and it's in super stellar condition. So maybe we'll give this away, because that's a good one right there. I mean, give away that plus this. We'll have a few winners tonight. That'll be good. You both could win something. That'd be really cool. I mean, there's 3 of you in here now, so maybe we could give it away. Ooh, just found another 1958. Hopefully it's a plane. That'd be good. It's a D. More common, but still cool. So yeah, I have a video on my channel about songbooks that I put all over my walls in old wartime magazines called The Yank. If they're called The Yank, then I know what you're talking about. Oh wow, guys, this must be the roll of rolls right here. I just found a 1954, and look at that one. That one looks like it's got luster still left on it. 1920, wow. $1954D. I feel like that's the more common one you can find. But let me check. 1954D, 117.2 million. Hey, and since we're talking about old things and old books, and you guys have an interest in that, I'll have to show you some stuff, a book I found from the 1800s. It's really cool. It's a book of poetry. Since you guys seem to be interested, I'll just go grab that real quick. So guys, this book is from 1895, I believe. I'm gonna have to put the camera up for this, guys. But check this out. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Someone did all this flower design on it. So cool. And it is in such good shape for being 1895. Looks like you have some kind of Greek scholar up there. And flowers, and it's dark, and someone just did an amazing job on this book. It's all faded on the outside because it just sat on a shelf for years and years and years. And it's just, yeah, it's just amazing. Amazing book. So maybe someday I'll read from this and put it on my channel. But we can flip it open real quick, see what's inside. Now this book doesn't have a copyright date because copyright dates weren't found in 1800s books. It does look like a new book, right? Amazing history here. Sorry for all those people that don't care about this right now, but we're looking at this because some people do seem to care. This was printed on a printing press, and if you actually feel the pages, I know I probably shouldn't be touching this without gloves, but if you feel the pages, you can feel the imprint of the ink on the page. So this book is by Thomas More, and he originally wrote it in, I believe, 1816. But this is the American copy. He's a Englishman. So this is the American copy published in Philadelphia. And why I found out it was 1800s is that if you look at the paper underneath the light, I don't know if you can see that. There's these lines that go through it up and down. And I have something else, an old drawing from the 1800s that has the same kind of thing. So I pinned it down by researching it and things like that. So yeah, this is a really cool book. I also have a book on my channel that's on, it's an it's a 1856 book, so you'll have to look that up. That's on my channel. I don't know if you've seen this. This is a book also on my channel. It's called Most Secret. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but this is a first edition by Neville Shute, and it is a wartime book from 1945. And it is a first edition. It is in not so great of shape, not compared to that other book. But what I really love about this book is that up here it says this book is manufactured under wartime conditions in conformity with all government regulations controlling the use of paper and other materials. So if you really think about it, this book is just a little, what do you call it? A little piece of history that has to be remembered, that things were regulated so that we could win the war. And if it wasn't regulated, we'd probably be low on resources all the time. Anyways, I just thought I would show you guys that. And I'm a hat guy, so I'm just gonna show you this too. This is the hat I've been wearing today. It's a 1975 flight, like a Air Force hat. So I thought that was really cool. But on with the nickel hunt. Hope you guys like that detour. I thought it was pretty cool. Sneak peek on later videos. All right, we'll look at nickels again. So here's another nickel paper roll. Hopefully we'll get some 39, some buffaloes, some war nickels. War nickels would be really cool. So hopefully if we open this up, we'll find some war nickels. That looks like a war nickel right there. This one, kind of discolored. We'll look at that. It is a 1976. It's not that old at all. So that's kind of disappointing, but hopefully we'll find something else in this roll. I hope you guys enjoyed that little detour. If you did, please say something in the chat, because my channel isn't all about coins. It's about history and collecting, and all of you guys, of course. You guys are super cool. If there was no audience on YouTube, man, this would be boring. Anyways, guys, we just found a 1946. It's a pretty good one right there. It is a plain, so very common date, but still good to find. Good find nickels from the 40s. All right, nothing else. What's ooh for? What are you oohing about? Just the books still, or finding nickels? All right, there's 4 of you in here now, and only 3 likes. I mean, you can dislike if you want to, random other person, but it'd be cool if you liked it. I don't think this is too boring of a stream. Thought that was old. It's not. It's from 2004. See this one. That one looks to be kind of old. 1960. So it is kind of old, but not as old as I thought it was. I thought it was probably 40s, but it's not. Oh yeah, I hate that. You know, because it was during the war technically. I mean, for a month. 1941, Pearl Harbor. What is it? December 7th it happened in the morning. I love finding those 1941s though. They're really cool. 1941S, 1941D. Here, we found an old one right here. Backside up. It's a D, so we're going to flip it and see what it is. Hopefully it's not a 64. Is that an S? No, it's a D. Oh, it's a 64. Tricked again. Quackers, if you really like wartime things, I think you'll enjoy my World War I bayonet. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but you can check that out. It's on my channel. It's one of my first videos. It's not very good. I just found it in 1961. Thought I was older than I was because it looks older, but it's an old one. We'll keep it. Why not? Hopefully we'll find a buffalo. I'm always checking all the dates, no matter how new they look, because I found some pretty nice war nickels. If you look at my profile pic on my channel, you'll see that one. It's almost like it's got steps on it, you can see. So no matter how new it looks, it could just be a nickel someone put into circulation recently. Like, say their grandpa gave them a coin or something like that, and they don't know what it's worth, and they just throw it into circulation and then say, I find it in the Coinstar or something. So we're looking for coins that look kind of like this, just to give you an example. So they're kind of darker on the sides of them, and they have a P or a D or an S over the Monticello. And then see, there's an S one right there. He likes them for the history. Man, I feel like I would get along with your dad quite a bit. Seems like you'd be really cool. It's like you like history, your dad likes history. How cool is that? Do you know what kind of guns he has? $1963. What is it? 1963 D? Yeah, it looks like a D. His oldest is a 1930 Chinese Mauser. Well, that's really cool. Maybe after I go through all these nickels, I'll show you my old Yank magazines and the one from the last part of the war. Hopefully my stream doesn't get banned or something because of swastikas that are in the magazine. That'd be kind of bad. So where are you guys from exactly, you know? Like a state, you're from out of the country maybe, you're from Canada. Just type in the chat maybe your state, maybe your region of the country. That'd be really cool. Found out yesterday that Crystal Ward is from North Carolina, so that's really cool. Have I been there before? I think I have. Just found a buffalo, a new buffalo. Found in 1965. Oh, you're from North Carolina too? That's cool. Oh, your dad's from Portugal. That's really cool. This one's got some kind of damage on top of the Monticello. You can see it on the top. So I thought I would take that one aside. So you're from Florida and you're from North Carolina? That's really cool. All right, nothing more there. Moving on. Oh, you were born in New York. New York City or New York State? Wow, Nigeria, that's really cool. I've never been to Nigeria, but I'm sure it's all right. Found this 1969D with some crud over Jefferson's face, but it's all right. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll keep it though. Another 1964. Don't need to find those. Another 1964. State, New York City is too polluted. That's very true. I mean, I probably wouldn't live there either. So I should go to Nigeria. Have you been to Nigeria, Glorious 13? You have some family that still lives there? Nothing in there besides this weird looking one. 2013. It's got some green on it. Is that paint or is that... That looks like paint. Maybe it's just I've been on some site. My grammar has declined you? Delined you? Declined you. My grammar isn't very well. Very good. Excuse me. Okay, your parents and your older sister moved to America in 2005. All right, that's really cool. But you don't have any other family members, like grandpa, grandma, still living in Nigeria? All right, we got 5 people back in here again. I just want to let you guys know, just in case you don't know, we are giving away this tonight, so you might want to stick around. You can jump from stream to stream, that's fine. I know, this one can get kind of boring. We're just looking through nickels, what could be more exciting? No, I'm completely joking. I think looking through nickels is really cool. If you're not into that, then sure there's plenty of other streams out there about cooler stuff, like skydiving off the Empire State Building or something. I guess that's technically called base jumping. I don't even know if that's legal. You take your nickels rather than homework? I agree with that. You said something earlier, Quackers, that has me, I don't know, questioning. You said I take CA in Latin. Is CA calculus? Because I feel like it is. But what is CA? I really want to know. Besides the California initials for the state. Oh, guys, we just found a penny. We just found a penny in this roll. Let's see what it is. A 1968 D Memorial. Oh, CA is study hall. Okay. I absolutely loved study hall when I was young. I actually didn't study in study hall like you're supposed to do. I just drew a lot. And what this placemat actually is that I'm looking through coins on is actually a drawing I did. It's not anything special. I've done way better, but this is just something that's on the backside. Just thought I would show you guys that. This one looks like an older one, but it's just 1980. It's fooling me again. I suggest studying in study hall because you'll get in a lot of trouble if you don't study in study hall. If you're looking up coin videos, for example. I mean, yeah, you might be researching something, but not, I don't know. I feel like you get in a lot of trouble for that. Like, do your Latin homework. What are you doing? This is school, not playtime, you know? Here's a 1940. So that's really cool. Another older one. That's really cool. It's a plane, so a more common one. Okay, Glorious 13. I'm sorry to hear that, but at least you have your family that's here in the States. That's really cool. So 1940, definitely keeping that one. Just thought I would show you guys this. I just started putting a bunch of barbers together, and I put some of the value in there. I know these are kind of bad shape. I don't know if that's really the value or not, but I decided to put these in here. 1905 barber half, 1901 Barber dime, 1914 Barber dime, and I think that's an 1892 Barber dime. The backs, the $50 Barber is in pretty bad shape, but I do believe it's an S. You can barely tell. You can barely tell it's an S, but it is. The backs of these dimes I feel like look quite a bit better than the fronts. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys that just for something different. Oh no, I'm not doing the giveaway right now. I'm just showing you some stuff from my collection. I'm not giving these away. Maybe I will someday. Maybe for my 100,000, not 100,000, but 100 subscriber giveaway or 300 subscriber, probably 300 subscriber giveaway. I think this would be a really cool prize for that. So, but yeah, today we're giving away this. That's what we're giving away today. Got a darker one here. See what this is. It is a 1992, so not old at all. Oh man, guys, we just found another 1952. Hopefully this is another S or something lower than that is minted. Oh, no, it's just a plain. That's all right though, 1952, good one to find. See if we can find anything else. This is a 1961. Just thought I would show you that. It's kind of old. I don't think I'll be keeping it though. It's a 1961D. I'm glad we've been finding stuff versus just newer coins. All right, guys, we just found a 1949. I don't find a lot of these, so I feel like this may be somewhat of a rare one. I am going to check the book. $1949. If it's a plain, it's 60.7 million. If it's a D, it's 36.5 million. And if it's an S, it's 9.7 million. So we will check it out together. Hopefully it's a D or an S. That'd be really cool. And if it's a plain, we'll still keep it because that's a really cool coin. Oh, it's a plain. That's kind of disappointing, but still a really cool find. Don't find many of these. Definitely a keeper. And a 40s coin nonetheless. All right, guys. We have 4 rolls left, so 4 rolls until maybe the giveaway. I don't know if I'll give away it right after I go through the rolls. I think I'll show you my Yank magazine from 1945. That one's really interesting, right when the war ended in Germany. It's Yank magazine London edition, so it's really cool. And I have quite a few of them, so I don't know if you ever wanted to see any of those magazines, I might make videos if you think that's a good idea for me to do. Just found a 1958 right off the top. And it looks like it's a D, so another common one, but still cool to find. It's found a 1968D, so nothing too special. 1962D, again, nothing too special. Hopefully we'll find a 30s nickel. That'd be really cool. Either a Buffalo or a 38 or a 39. All right, nothing much in that one. Let's open this next one. All right, guys, that looks like an old one right there. I don't know if you can see that. If it glares too much, but this looks like an old one. Maybe war nickel, or it could be one from the 80s. And it's one from the 80s. It's a 1987. Anyone here? There should be 3 people in there, 3 people in the chat. You're not the only one. People just aren't talking, I guess. I mean, if Quackers is doing his homework and watching the stream at the same time, or sorry, if she's watching the stream and she's doing her homework at the same time, then maybe that's why she isn't typing. But, yep, see, Quackers is here. But, yeah, there should be... Homework is hard. I mean, it'd probably be hard if you're watching my stream. Last question, though. So you're multitasking. That's awesome. Last question of the homework. And nothing in that. Besides. Alright guys, we got 2 rolls left, and then after that I'll show you my Yank magazine from 1945, and then we'll do the giveaway. So this shouldn't take us too much longer. I know people have to go to sleep because it's a school night. I don't know how late you guys stay up, but I also have to go to sleep because of work tomorrow, but oh, what is this? That's a really beat up dime. Or is it a penny? Looks like it has copper on there. Guys, I can't tell what that is. That really looks like a dime, but it's got like copper on the edge of it. You see that? That is crazy. Math is really weird. I don't really like math, to be honest with you. I just like history, I like English. Those are fine for me, but math definitely is really hard for me. So a dime, guys. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like that kind of math. Is that algebra you're taking? Pre-algebra or algebra 1 or algebra 2? Oh, awesome, you finished, Quackers. Good for you. So this is the last roll. Hopefully we'll get a buffalo. Hopefully we'll get a war nickel. This is actually quite strange for me to not find a war nickel or a buffalo, but we will check it out together, see if we'll find anything. Saxton Math, Course 2. I remember that. I remember Saxton Math books. Yeah, I really struggled with math when I was in 7th grade. I didn't have a very good teacher. My teacher would say, "Oh, you don't know how to do something? You know, read the book." And they would never, my teacher would never explain it. So yeah, not good at all. Hopefully you have a good teacher to teach you things. Looks like the stream got all wonky. Is it good on your end? Hopefully it is. I just wanted to show you guys my war nickels and other nickels, ow, from my collection. Sorry about that. But these are the war nickels I have in here. So I've got this nice 1942S. So it's pretty low mintage, but it's in amazing shape. I've got this 1943P, which I believe is my profile picture for YouTube. Got some S's down here. Got this rare 1943D, 15 million minted. So that's really cool. Here's another cool one, a 1942D, 13.9 million minted. And up here I've got some of my rarer of nickels. A 1938D. I put prices next to these like what they're worth at this moment in time. So that's what these are. These are dollar amounts. A 1938S, found that in circulation. That one's really good shape. Some of these I bought, but most of them I found in circulation myself. So really good shape nickel right there. If you find one of those, you're in good shape. 1939S with 6.6 million minted and a 1939D with 3.5 million minted. That one looks like it's still got the luster left on it. That 1939D, I don't know if you can see that, but that's in pretty good shape right there. So yeah, guys, and then another one I have in here is a 1944S with 21.6 million. So that's another really cool one right there. Really cool nickels in here. But now, guys, I am going to go grab my Yank magazine from 1945, right when the war ended. And I'll show you that. So I'll be a second. So guys, first I thought I would show you this because I thought this was cooler than those magazines that I got. So it's in really bad shape, and I really have to frame this up. But Quackers, your dad probably would really like this. This is a Germany forces give up. Announcement delayed by Ally headquarters. And it's a newspaper from Michigan, Saginaw. Saginaw's the city. And it's May 7th, 1945. Saginaw, Michigan, Monday, May 7th, 1945. And it's got Eisenhower on the front, so that's really cool. Tuesday, VE Day, say British. U.S. radio reveals surrender. So very, very cool not magazine, very cool post. Victory, won war won, although they're yet to win. Yeah, it's folded, and I feel like that's the only way it survived, honestly. I'm gonna show what it looks like. I really do get this framed before the creases destroy it. But that is it. That is all of it. Surrender scene, Eisenhower headquarters, Little Red School. So this is quite a bit of history. I was going to make a video on this. I probably still will. But I just thought I would show you guys that because you guys seem to be really interested. So, Victory Climaxes, 3-year push. It's got different articles in there, and this newspaper is actually quite big. So up here you've got your generals, chiefs of the armies that crushed German power. So you got Patton and a bunch of other generals. I'm not that familiar with all of the generals, but Germany's rise and fall, day by day, story of the war. Got this cool drawing of planes being fought all over the place. Got different action scenes being shown. Here's a funny one. You got the French having a gun at the Germans' back. You have all the men featured in this magazine. Those who died, those who never came back. And all their faces are all over this magazine. And this is just some in the area. This is just some that you just... And it just continues on page 6. All of this, all of these people that never made it back from World War II. It was a dreadful, dreadful war. And then the next page are different articles on different people who died and their names and where they fought and battles they died in, and things like that. There's some women too who just never made it back during the war. So I thought I would show you guys that. That is amazing. That survived all this time. And where I found these actually were, I found them in a box of old newspapers. And I was like, I have to save these. I really do. I think I paid like $50 for this. And most people I don't think would pay $50 for this, but I just absolutely had to, because if no one had picked up stuff from that box, it would have been lost, and I could not live with myself if I saw it lost. Oh, hi, Crystal Ward. You said the game is on? What game is that? Doing another giveaway if you want to stay around, I guess. And I hope that you get your package soon. I sent it today. So this is a yank on the Army magazine weekly that they had. Quacker says, I got to meet one of the Band of Brothers, Bill, and he signed a DVD for me. That's really cool. I actually haven't seen that movie, so I'm missing out, I guess. But it sounds really cool. What a great experience. Okay, guys. Hopefully my stream doesn't get taken down because of YouTube policy guidelines, but this is a magazine from May 18th, 1945 by the men for their service, and it's got this crudely drawn picture of men burying their beloved comrades with their guns. Thanks, Crystal Ward. So on the side of this, it says, the last full measure of devotion, victory in Europe, May 8th, 1945. And this is another thing I got from that same box that was just sitting in a pawn shop where anyone could have accidentally dumped their coffee into and ruined forever. And not that this is that rare of a magazine, but you just don't see stuff like this every day. So I had to snatch it up before it got ruined forever. So I thought I would just show you all of this. Can you pawn old newspapers? I think someone just donated it. I think someone donated it to the pawn shop. I don't think anyone tried to pawn it, but messages here and at home proclaiming the end of the war in Europe. You're saying Bill? It was like in 2012? Well, that's really cool. You got to meet him before he died. See, this is what I mean about YouTube pulling my stream down. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, I'll probably just try to start another stream. But how the Allies beat the German army, highlights of the European war. It's got all that down there. It's got these cool maps of what was going on during the time. You've got your Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, Italy, Great Britain, Egypt, Libya, Algeria, Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Iran, Arabia. May 1945, the tide runs out. So this is what they conquered in October 1942, Hitler's high tide, and this is when the tide runs out, and that's all they had left. All right, yeah, this is for educational purposes. I am completely against the Nazi Party and what they did. That was truly awful, how they killed so many Jews. They killed so many of their own people. That's really messed up. This is for, educational purposes. I am not a neo-Nazi. The neo-Nazis would not take me into their party because I am mixed race. I know I look super white because I am super white, but I am mixed race. So, yep, the Nazis probably hate me as much as they hate everybody else because Nazis still exist. Yeah, say no to Nazis. Nazis are terrible people. Neo-Nazis, I don't even know why they exist. So you can see the different battles that go on in here. Really cool articles. Italy and what was going on there. Different battles. It's very, very cool. Whoever made this magazine is really cool. Put this all together. This is the London edition of this, but the GI's War in Europe. And you got these guys on this like duck transit band, and you got planes flying overhead really low. You got bombers. You've got more bombers. You've got guys celebrating more bombers. Um, people raising the American flag and saluting. You got troops moving in, barracks. You just have it all right here, guys. You just got it all. So let's keep turning these pages. I don't want to make this stream too long, so. Oh yes, we made it to 4 likes, and there's 4 of you watching. That's great. That's great. 4 likes is good. 4 for 4. No one's disliked it, so that's really cool. You just got more pictures of the war. You've got a donkey in there for I don't know why, but it's in there. You got this sign. I'm not sure what that's for. I haven't actually read through all this. I've just put it in a plastic wrapper and put it on my wall. I hung it up with some tape. You've got this happy lady typing something, probably important. Some guys walking across down this sketchy looking rope bridge. We got the people on the beaches. That looks like that one movie that just came out, Dunkirk. That looks quite like that. And maybe it is Dunkirk. Everyone's fleeing to Great Britain. But yeah. We got more soldiers here. Yeah, Dunkirk was a really good movie. I almost cried at that movie, and I saw it twice. It was an amazing movie. I'm not a crier, but I almost cried. It was beautiful, especially the plane landing at the end of it. So more wartime things. Hopefully there's nothing too graphic about these images. These were made for the soldiers that fought during the war, so I'm not sure if there's anything graphic. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan is also a very good movie. Here's a bombing run. Here's an Air Force patch with the damages of different planes and different bombs. Here's one of ours that went down, it looks like. They landed it, so good for them. Hopefully those guys made it out alive. Here's a old comic strip about what a soldier's dreaming about, hopefully getting back home to. It looks like he's getting off the boat, he's getting his discharge papers, he's getting a new suit, he's running home to his girl, he's kissing her, they're getting married. They're in a hotel room, and then before you know it, they have a baby. And he's just sleeping away, hopefully doing all that. Here's another really cool drawing of an old dog and a guy sleeping. So this is some of the damage right here. Someone taped this with really old tape. Probably they taped it right after the war because it ripped. But on the back here, we've got an old, like it's like after the war. You got your leaders all talking and your flag destroyed and an old picture of Hitler. But yeah, it's just a really cool view of the trenches. Like everyone's in one place. We're all in one boat. The world's been destroyed. I think that's the message they're trying to convey. But yeah, that's all of that magazine. Thanks for letting me share it with you guys. And we should roll a die for the giveaway. Who's up for that idea? So, 6-sided die. You got all the numbers here. You're gonna go 3, always with 3? All right. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and guess. We're going for this right now. So if you're one of the 5 people watching, comment in chat of what number you want the die to land on to win this 40% beautiful 1965 half dollar. So we got a 3 and a 2. This cruel die? What are you talking about, this cruel die? It's not a cruel die. It's got all the numbers on it. Are you just saying that because it didn't land on yours? I feel like it's gonna land on 2 or 4, but bet I'm wrong. 3 forever. 3 forever, just no matter what. So we got 2 from Glorious 13, 3 from Quackers, and 6 from Crystal Ward. We will see. We will see what this is. Looked like my stream stopped for a second, but it could have just been me. Do we have any more guesses? There's 4 of you, and I only see 3 guesses. So if you want to guess still, you can. Has someone already guessed? No, it's just 2, 3, and 6. All right, 4th person, this is your last chance. Guess now or forever hold your peace, because we are going to roll this die. All right. Anything? Anything? All right. I'm going to do a countdown, all right? And then I'm going to roll this, all right? 3, 2, 1. Guess or you're out. Are you out? All right, I guess the 4th person is out. I'm going to roll this. See what we get. It's going to be either a 2, a 3, or a 6. Let's just hope it's one of those. It's a 3! Quackers, you won. You won, Quackers. Look at that. That's awesome. Now you got this cool half dollar. 3 forever. Is it going to be 3 every stream now? Just automatically going to be 3? Yeah, you're welcome. I'm going to comment my email address under the video. Just so you have it. I mean, I guess I could do it in the chat too, but thanks for winning. Email me your address, and I'll send this off probably tomorrow. So yeah, thanks guys for the stream. Hopefully you had a good time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, congratulations, Quackers. You're amazing. Amazing with that 3. Hopefully, I'm so glad we actually got something. Like, we actually got one of the guesses that you did versus last time. That's really cool. Anyways, see you guys